Hey guys, what is up, and I welcome you all to a new League of Myths episode. This one is gonna be an URF special. So as usual, if you end up enjoying this episode, do not forget to throw in a like. But there are quite a few myths we have to cover, so let's get right into it. The first one's asking, can a champion have their ultimate out 2 or more times consecutively? So I'm gonna have this whole clip fast forwarded just a bit because it is quite a long clip, but as you see, I'm gonna throw my initial ultimate with Riven right across the map. And since I do have a rank 3 ultimate being level 16, my ultimate's cooldown is fairly short. So as my first ultimate is coming right back to me, I did start off in the enemy base. So I'm back into my own base now, and as you see in the minimap, the ultimate instantly turns around. My ultimate again is off cooldown, so I throw the second one and teleport back to that initial location. So taking a look at the minimap, you're gonna see 2 ultimates on the map going right to me. And as they turn around once again, going together back to my own base once again where I teleported to, I throw out a third one. So long answer short, yes, it is possible. The next one is asking, is it possible to permanently CC a champion to death in Nerf mode? So this one definitely was a bit more difficult to test, but after many failed attempts, we finally were able to chain the CC in a way that I was happy enough. You see me throughout this clip spamming right click trying to move, but I simply cannot. And I end up dying from full to nothing while being permanently CC'd. Are you able to trap someone in the fountain with champion created walls? So this one is more on the random side, but it is still pretty funny. So if an ally or enemy champion was about to respawn after dying or something of the sort, you can actually make them stuck inside their own fountain using Anivia's W and Trundle's Pillar. Now granted, the champion can use other abilities to get out, or they can simply use flash or teleport, but the concept is still proven. Here's an interesting one. Do scaling runes continue to scale after level 18? So for those of you that are unaware, in the URF game mode, you can actually hit level 30, which is the max level, rather than 18. But we all know and love those runes that scale to a certain maximum at level 18, as it even states inside the rune description. So since the level cap is increased, so those runes continue scaling onwards past level 18. Well, Draven is running AP scaling blues and only that, while also having 110 base AD, but as he hits level 19, both the AD and the AP from the runes scale onwards past the level 18 mark. So not only are the scaling runes going past level 18 in terms of scaling, but the base stats are as well. And for those wondering, someone like a Tristana who has a scaling passive with her auto attack range will also continue to scale up until level 30. Will a target going through multiple journeys mess up Vi's ultimate in any way? So this one is testing while taking into account the fact that Bard can put multiple journeys very quickly in URF mode, and Vi having a targeted ultimate that follows the champion throughout. So as I set up my path, I end up going up towards the Vi, and as she ults me, I take my journey, I go right past this one and into the next one, but the Vi still follows through. So the coding is surprisingly done quite well for this scenario, and multiple journeys in such a way in succession are not messing up Vi's ultimate. The next myth is asking, how long can you have a champion knocked up in the air for? A somewhat similar myth to when we tested the permanent CC, and just like that one, this one took many tries to get it right. And even then, it's still not 100% perfect. But as it happens, you're gonna see every single champion chaining their CC, knocking me up over and over again to the point where I'm pretty much unable to move. Now there are a few times where it looked like I may have touched the ground or may have not, but it's hard to tell. But if you were, for instance, to program boss to have perfect timing in succession to the next champion, you'll be able to do this no problem. With the low cooldowns on URF mode, is Thresh able to throw out his lantern twice, saving 2 allies at the same time. So we all love Thresh's potential to save an ally from a very bad situation by throwing them a lantern, they right click it, and simply get to safety. But with the reduced cooldown on URF, it seems like Thresh is actually able to throw out 2 lanterns at the same time, and 2 different allies can take them at the same time and be taken to safety. And in case some of you guys are extra curious, the same ally is able to take both lanterns, one right after the other. And the final myth of this episode, how many flags can Jarvan IV have out at the same time, and how does his Q interact with them? So after ranking Jarvan's flag ability to rank 5, it's at the minimal cooldown it could possibly be at. And as I start spamming them away, you see I have 3 out at the same time, and as I'm about to put the 4th one down, the first one goes away. So it seems like the maximum you can have is 3. And the way his Q interacts with multiple flags out at the same time is that the Q will always take the farthest flag away from Jarvan. So even if you have 2 or 3 right after each other and you use a Q that hits all 3 of these flags or all 2 of these flags, it'll always latch onto the farthest one away. And here's a couple more for those of you that are still extra curious. Several flags out at the same time beside Jarvan or any allied champion will not increase their attack speed for each flag out, and it'll only increase it for just one of the flags. And a small bonus that is unrelated to URF. The range indicator on Jarvan's Q is very deceptible. I mean, it clearly shows that the Q was way out of range of where I placed the flag, yet there it is still latching onto it. Just something to maybe keep in mind for your next Jarvan games, or if you're facing one. But that unfortunately is it for this episode of League of Myths featuring URF. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and you can also have a chance to be featured in the next episode. All you have to do is submit your own myth underneath this video or tweet at me at RedMercyLOL. I also recommend checking out the other episodes of this series and my other videos as well. I'm sure you'll enjoy them. But either way, I thank you all for watching and hope to see you for the next one. Peace.